What's going on, guys? Gilbert Deltrez here, creator of Under the Flesh, LAIR, Pistolera, Galactic Rodents of Mayhem, and the Deep Dark. I'm here to talk about Locke and Key. Not sure if you guys have checked out the show on Netflix, but I'm just going to give you a little spoiler alert right now. I'm definitely going to be talking about my thoughts real quick on the overall first season of Locke and Key. So, be forewarned, I'm definitely going heavy. Some positives. First of all, Locke and Key is excellent in terms of ingenuity and freshness, bringing in something kind of cool that we haven't particularly seen. It does have a Harry Potter tone, and it's centered on magical keys. With that being said, there's definitely some cool horror aspects in there, and there's some clever stuff going on. If you read the comic closely, the show definitely takes a lot of liberties.
Ellie said they were like glowing bullets. Just don't let them hit you, okay?
And I think these liberties definitely pay off. You know, they're shifting things around, but they're making it exciting. And I'm actually curious to see how things go. I've read the entire series, and I absolutely loved it. One of my all-time favorite graphic novels. With that being said, some of my problems I have are with the characters, right? And some of the motivations, some of the desires. It's like I have a hard time watching a show when the characters are stupid. I'm just talking about like you're just dumb, okay? Especially when you're feeding me the universe, right? You're showing me the framework. You're kind of, you're hinting at what, the type of things we're seeing, what we're being exposed to, the stakes. We're seeing the stakes, right? High stakes. So when you have characters that like everything is on the line, you're dealing with the otherworldly. How in the hell can you be so stupid?
If anything comes out of that door.
Anything like what?
Right? And my one complaint is with the character Ellie. Okay, this character, let me tell you, she is by far, just the dumbest character like in the world for me. She irks me. She gets under my skin.
They weren't home. I can try again tomorrow.
Like, stop it. You're embarrassing yourself.
And again, as a writer, because I'm a writer, sometimes you have to justify actions. And when your characters do stupid actions and there's no justification, or the justification is lame and weak, that for me is where it's like shoddy writing. It's where the plot is really weak. And I feel like, it's wobbly and that, things could come crashing down. One thing in particular about Ellie that just annoys me is the fact that we understand the key. We understand the keys. We understand the danger behind them. We understand the tragedy behind Rendell Locke wanting to just open the Omega door. And I get it because, it just goes to show you when you have everything in the world and everything's, perfect and everything's great. You have all these keys. Your friendship is amazing and everything is like super soaring. What can go wrong? You get greedy. You want to go into the unknown. Let's see what's behind the Omega door. I got the Omega key and you're obsessed with it. Okay, I get it. That night when you opened the door, all hell broke loose.
Oh, no.
Your best bud got possessed by some type of demon. He killed two of your friends and you had to put him down. You had to lie about it, say it was a drowning. And, you took measures in place to make sure nothing like this happens again. Right? Okay. So with all that being said, Ellie, who had the Echo Key, and this is where you go to the well in the Locke estate, and you can bring back someone from the past, someone from the dead. My issue here is that knowing the gravitas of the situation, knowing what's on the line, and after so many years you lived your life, And your excuse is, well, I felt like I was disappearing. That's your reasoning to just want to go. That's the reason you want to bring back someone from the dead. Let me tell you something. I get it. Humans, we're not meant to be alone. I understand that. But after so many years, she's a coach at the gym. She's a mom to Rufus. We don't know how, we know she adopted him. Why don't you just have, again, if you're going to deviate from the comics, have her have somebody that she loved, have a tragedy happen that where things was going good in her life, where she felt like, wow, okay, like, all right, like, I really need to use this echo key right now. It's almost like, Rendell went on with his life. Some of the friends moved on. And again, it's just her excuse is so lame. And her excuse is what's put everyone in danger because she just felt like her world was disappearing. She wanted to see her old boyfriend from high school that died that night. After so many years, she'd been going on with her life. That could have been done so much better. I just feel like her drive, her motivation. I think if you give a reason to, if we see more about her, we kind of see or hint at her losing someone, or maybe somewhere she's going on with her life. And maybe she kind of maybe she has a boyfriend or something, and she's kind of like always talking about Lucas, or there's reminders of Lucas, and then the boyfriend leaves her or something. She's like, you know what, like I'm getting Lucas back. I could kind of see that. Number 2, okay, the Crown of Shadows. She goes back to get the Crown of Shadows for Lucas. I get it. She has to do it because Lucas is pretty much, putting Rufus at, life on the line. I get it. And she has to do these things. I get it. What bothers me is when she finally takes the decision to no longer live in fear, to fight her fear and to go at Lucas and to take this, challenge, this evil head on. She speaks with the Locke kids. She gets the head key. Rufus found the keys. Some keys he already had. The head key, he had one of them. Some keys he found. So they're going to they show the Locke kids, hey, we got some keys here. Ellie's like, hey, go on my brain. Let's check out what's going on in my head. You can see how everything started. They come with the idea to fight. What's the best way to fight? Well, we got the shadows, the Crown of Shadows. We can grab Lucas, dodge, and force him in the well and use the echo key to seal him up. Wow, that sounds like a great idea. Okay, great. I'm with that. She has the shadow key. Bodhi finally gives it to her. Knowing Dodge has an anywhere key, Lucas could just show up in your house at any moment.
Hey guys, brought you some fresh cookies.
You take that key and you go back to the home knowing he's going to be there, knowing the crown is there. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you stupid? We're talking about magic keys. Are you like you wanted to freaking die? Like you had a death wish. That's a stupid character moment right there. Could we at least maybe have one of the kids say, like, Ellie, I think we'll feel safe having this with us. And maybe Ellie could say, like, I actually feel better if I hold on to it. Even though it's still a stupid decision. But then we could understand that it's thrown out there that the kids don't think it's a good idea. Because, again, these kids, they're pretty savvy for everything they've been through. With good reason. Okay, I get it, So that's just one other thing. Also, the ridding of Dodge's body, the witch, the bright idea is let's open the Omega door and toss her on the other side. Are you stupid? You want to open the door that literally brought destruction to your dad, literally, because when that door opened,
There was this bright blue light. Then these things shot out from the other side, like bullets, glowing bullets.
everything was set in place where their lives would never be the same. Okay? That's your bright idea?
If you have any better ideas, I'm all ears.
You live in a world with magical keys. You have the head key. You ever thought about maybe wrapping her up, constricting her, and tossing her in one of your heads? I just think that would be better because you have Kinsey already who doesn't have fear. She could actually hold it. She could, you know what I'm saying? Of course, if Dodge gets out, it's just wreaking havoc in your brain. But the idea is to keep her in a jail. You know how if you look at everyone's head, there's compartments, there's things already like Kinsey's brain has already had her memories in the candy shop filed. It's like it happens automatically. So like if you put her in your head, you know that, listen, you got to keep her locked up. Your mind can create some block that's going to keep her locked up in there. We're dealing in magical terms here, right? Like it's totally plausible. And your brilliant idea is to go to to haul the body through the woods, down the caves to the Omega door. Like that's your bright idea.
The black door. We use the Omega key to open the black door and send her back.
The last time that door was opened, Dad's friend got possessed by a demon and he had to bludgeon him to death.
Like, are you serious? Ellie had said when the door opened, they seen things that look like glowing bullets. And one of them hit Lucas and made him evil, ruined their fate. Are you serious? Like, that's your brilliant idea? Like, come on. They had that key with the tree. Didn't they hold Duncan's memories in the tree somehow? Are you telling me you can't, lock the body within the tree? Like, you could get creative. Think of something, man. Oh my gosh, you got the music box.
Eden Hawkins, fall on your face.
So they do that. They throw the body to the other side. And the twist I like is that it was Ellie all along. And what I like about that, like I love that. I'm not going to lie. I just love that. But my thing is if it was Ellie the whole time, right? And even if you trap her in your brain, you still have a way where Ellie could somehow share that, listen, Dodge is really out there somewhere. The way things are now, one of the friends, the girl, she got possessed, okay? And you also have Gabe, who's obviously Dodge. These are threats that aren't going anywhere. And I don't see the Locke kids finding out about that. They're in such a bad spot right now where it's obvious that the antagonist has an upper hand, is smarter, is everything. And I give credit to that. So I really want to see, and I hope it's not lazy writing again or some stupid lazy plot outcome that just has them figure out that, wow, Gabe is really Dodge, or that, because again, they're literally bamboozled. They're literally like at the ends of their rope as far as any type of hope is concerned. And so for me, those are the big gripes I had. Again, I'm nitpicking here. I did enjoy the show, but really, Ellie? Really? Oh, anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts. What did you think of Locke and Key, the first season? What do you think of the ending? Do you agree with me? Was Ellie, are you that stupid? And even the Locke kids, really? There's not something more creative than let's just go open a door that literally brought on our dad's demise. Well, let's do it for Dad. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? He was mad wanting to open that door. It was obvious. Didn't you see Kinsey in one of the episodes was put her friends' lives at danger just to open that door? That the door does something to you. Like, could they not see that?
If you have any better ideas, I'm all ears.
Oh my God. Anyway, guys, let me know what you thought. Let me know. Am I just going crazy here? Am I just nitpicking? Am I just babbling on? Do I have any claims here? Were they stupid or not? Let me know in the comments below what you thought. Definitely like and subscribe. Gilly writes comics and stuff. Till next time, guys. Later.